I started yoga about 5 years ago. I was injured. I injured my knee in a gymnastics doing a flip, and I tore my meniscus. And when I went to the doctor, he said my recovery time would be about a year before I could start playing sports and all that sort of thing. And me being very adamant about keeping healthy and staying active, that was a year would crush me. So a good friend of mine, Katrina, brought me to Bikram's Yoga, and she said, give this a try. I'm positive it's going to help you heal your knee. So I tried it, and literally within a month I was back playing sports. What I noticed was when I first walked into class, my hips were completely out of line. My left leg had atrophied, so I lost a lot of muscle here. So I was completely out of balance. My lower back hurt, and my knees, the muscle in my knee was literally non-existent. So through starting yoga with Brad, my knees started strengthening, all the muscles started coming back, my hips became in line, and what I noticed was even before I came to yoga, there was inconsistencies and imbalances in my body, and by taking Brad's class, I was able to fix not only my knee but my overall body, and that literally helped me with all my other sports and building more energy to do what I love, which is art and sports. This is Brad Cowell. He's a good friend of mine who's the owner of Bikram's Metrotown, and we are in the hot yoga studio right now. And Brad has been very inspirational in my life because I've seen a lot of changes he's done not only for myself physically, but also for the people that I care about, who are brought here, and I've seen them, become healthier and stronger. And I love. If you take a look through this facility, you'll see photos of literally thousands of people that Brad has healed through yoga, and he's introduced me to this wonderful world, and I'm just very grateful to be part of Bikram's Yoga.
Well, Ron's story is exactly about 1 in a million, and it's not to be exaggerated. It's I started in 1999, same kind of scenario. My back was sore, hurt. Took one yoga class, and the light bulb came on and said, I'll be doing that for the rest of my life. Didn't know I was going to be a teacher or an owner, just said that this was going to be good for me. Mentally and physically, it straightened me straight out. So at that point I started. 9 months later, I became a teacher, and in 2004 we opened up the studio, which is the largest Bikram's Yoga studio in Canada. It has become such an overwhelming experience for me because literally I see thousands of people coming in and helping themselves in every aspect. Ron's aspect with his knee, somebody with their back, somebody with any situation, any problem. And when I say that, I can say that with confidence. Over the years, now it's 10 years, I've seen metamorphosis happening with so many people. It's a simple system, and it's good for everybody. My oldest student is 88, my kids started when they were 2, and they start to build flexibility, they start to build strength, they work on the realignment of the body, and you fix yourself. That's the most simple, basic way of understanding what yoga is, that you come in and you fix yourself. And it's, who doesn't want to feel good? So when you leave this class and you feel like $1 million, wow, my job is done, and enjoy your life. This hot room gets about 40 degrees. There's several reasons for the heat. Number one, most people are inflexible. So when you come into a hot room, you become flexible quickly. I give the simple analogy like spaghetti. When it's cold, it breaks. When it's hot, it melts. So flexibility increases immediately. Chance of injury goes down, because when you're hot, you become flexible. You're able to stretch. Sweating, biggest detox you have in your life. Everybody understands that. So I'll keep it simple on a few things. It's really, really beneficial to have the heat, especially for beginners. It encourages and burns the fat quite a bit fatter, pumps up the immune system. It goes on and on and on.
Well, the art series that I created is called is called Passion Chasers. And what that is art that's dedicated to people who are inspirational in my life and who are inspirations to other people around the world. And the whole idea is to capture their history from where they started to their successes today. And what we found with Passion Chasers is it's a way for people to look at the art and see a person's story from their humble beginnings and to where they've become, the struggles that they had, so they can see it in the art, and to really show that, you know, all these people that I capture in art that are successful and passionate in what they do, you know, it started with a dream. It started with just believing in yourself, and that you're gonna make mistakes on the way. And capturing that in the art really shows people like, you know what, you can do it. You can do whatever you want as long as you focus and you're passionate about it. And Brad is one of my passion chasers because one, he's, like I said, he's healed me, and he's one of the most passionate yogis I know, and he believes in Bikrams, and I've seen the changes he's made in other people's lives. And so we made an art piece for Brad, capturing his story, and we'll take a look at the art piece later, but there's a lot of fire in it, there's a lot of passion, and we've been using that to tell his story of how he's healed people around the world. And from there, we made art pieces for Bikram, Rajashri, and his mentor Bishnu. And the art of Bikram is a tribute to all the Bikram yogis around the world, and to tell the story of how Bikram's yoga is healing the world. And when you look at the art piece and you look deep into it, you'll see the 26 postures, you'll see the intensity, you see the fire, and most of all, you see the healing aspects of it, of why, you know, Bikram's yoga has been such an inspiration in my life, and it's changed me. And using the art, you will see everything that I'm passionate about it.
I like to emphasize this is a beginner's yoga. It is absolutely for everybody. There's no exceptions. If you think, just come. It will help you. You'll feel good. You'll look good. You'll start to enjoy your life. The best news I can tell you is that at 80 years old, you can start yoga. At 80 years old, you can't start playing soccer. It's not something that's going to be conducive. You get better with yoga over age, and it's something that you can really enjoy more and more and more. And I think that that's the passion that I've developed more over the years, is that we have many cases like Ron that's come in, that's a young, youthful guy that's ready to go, that has an injury that's brought him way down physically and mentally, that he can't get out there and do the things he can. We give him some tools that allows him to accelerate his life, to do those things that he loves. But I'm now starting to become more interested in someone that's getting a little bit older, that's not able to enjoy their life because there's a lot of pain that starts to set in with arthritis and etc. And now starting to come back and enjoy your life to the fullest, to however long, over 100 years old. 100 should be the beginning. This is my new concept of this new age. And when I say age, this is the age of people now enjoying yoga and now being able to accelerate their life.